During the bull run,
I will fire Gary.
So, hey everyone, for this week we are over here to discuss whatever happened in Web3 and in general tech space all over the week, and we'll just see what kind of news has happened during this time period. And first, I would like to start with you guys use Claude, right?
Yes.
So, Claude released its latest models called Fable and Mythos. Mythos was released a little earlier. Fable was the very latest release. And as usual, it was state-of-the-art model with very much powerful mechanisms, and it was very potent for finding bugs in softwares, creating much more new softwares, and people in general were telling that it was way too smarter than Opus in response. But there was a twist, like as you can see, Anthropic came under US government's export law. Like US government pushed Anthropic citing national security issues and issued an export control directive to suspend all access to Fable 5 and Mythos 5. What this means is this can't be used by anyone who is outside US. Just US citizens, not even people having EB1, O1, H1B visas cannot use these models. And this was a little sad to listen because even Anthropic team has a lot of Indians working in it. And those guys can't even now touch the model, and the model is under pause. So as this happened, I was going through interesting projects which happened using this, and let's give a cover up on that. In Web3 space, there is one influencer called Axel Bitblaze, and he created a really good product which I thought is really useful. So he calls this echo charts. As you can see on the screen, echo chart, what it does is, whenever if you go through any BTC, ETH or any crypto pair, it will exactly tell you how the chart looked like in previous years, if there was any similar chart movement in previous years. So you can compare with 4 years before, 2 years before, the price action. So it helps you in predicting what kind of direction the chart may take and how it may perform on a historical basis, which no other tool in market does now. And this was developed by just a single guy using Fable. This is so interesting. And you know Varun Maya?
Yeah.
So if you see Varun Maya, he also did. Let's see what he did. And as you can see, he developed a simulation simulating the whole Mumbai local network and the train network within just one prompt. Like how much crowd is going in and going out, where are the train stations right now. I don't know whether the data is real time or the AI is hallucinating, but for one prompt, this is really good. That's another thing. And as these all projects I was saying going through, I also came through someone's wish that once Fable becomes available again, I'm not gonna sleep. Instead, I will create roadmaps and long-term plans for all areas of my life, all startup ideas I have. So if you see this tweet, you will get to know, like, people really loved Fable, and they are like, if access is given back somehow, they will make sure they will get answers for all these questions on single way, because no other AI model can answer these questions with much more knowledge, is what people think. And in Web3 space, and there's a guy who works in Ethereum networking. He also came up with a skill called pseudo Fable 5. So what does this skill does it? Already existing Opus model will start to act like Opus model, like Fable models. So we also saw some jugaad like this, and I also saw other fun stuff where somebody bought some questionable domain for 50 years straight as an investment, spending around 2.28 ETH. And this was really funny. The next news which I came across was there was also a lot of project shutdowns happening just in past 2-3 days. So you can see on the screen, like at first there was a shutdown for RE chain. RE chain was any other chain, and people were trying to farm in the sense get some points. They were really hoping to get reward tokens out of it, but after 2 long years, the devs have abandoned the project. So this is almost shut down. And in gaming sector, games called like Fishing Frenzy, which is inspired from Stardew Valley. If you know, have you played any games mentioned over here like Runscape?
No.
I have seen, but okay, that's cool. But I have seen Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley was actually shown by one of my colleague, and he was actually saying games should be like these.
Okay.
And Web3 actually had a game like that called Fishing Frenzy. But citing the broader market range and broader market sentiment, they said they did not get any product market fit, and they also got shut down. I will also show you an AI's comment which came in my feed, like AXBT is an AI bot which gives market news. So he has mentioned that Pudgy Penguins. So you remember Pudgy Penguins, right? Pudgy Penguins are really a good desktop game and also a mobile game called Pudgy Party. I have played both of them, and that has been shut down even after 1 million downloads. An app being present in App Store itself. Pudgy Penguins itself is a huge IP. Like they have sold 2 million toys at Walmart, Manchester City partnership, 100 billion GIF impressions. Like whatever GIF you see in Instagram with penguins, blue color, purple color penguins, those are Pudgy Penguins. So even having so much reach across common people, they have shut down their game business, which begs the question, like, so how much ever be the Web3's brand be within Web2 people, like normal people all over the world, can they not make a very sustainable game? That question arises. And I was thinking of that, and this bot also mentions GameFi is not working much. Only projects it's surviving right now is like TCG collectibles, like Pokemon cards and all, really has a very good market. And there are Web3 protocols where you can buy and sell Pokemon cards and everything. So those kind of protocols only work. And GameFi projects really need, like, crypto's value accused to only financial, like, infrastructure, not entertainment purpose. Is the bot stake. The bot is telling that only for stable coins, institutions and all, crypto seems as a genuine place to build on, not for entertainment purposes. But as I was seeing all these stuff, and I was also doing some fun bounties on Pump Fun Go, I came across this project called Kintara. And this piqued my interest. I was like, okay, the whole market macro, if you see from broader perspective, the whole market is down, even including games. But how this project is making 2, 3x or 5x, like it started from Pump Fun's normal 50K market cap. Now it's current, as I'm speaking, the market cap is around $30 million, which is really impressive. So I was like, okay, we should look into this game and how this works. So that's how we are doing this video, where we would be covering what is Kintara, why we are talking about it right now, what kind of mechanisms and all are there, and much more. So, yeah.
Why do you think Kintara suddenly it became trending in Pumfun?
So for that, we have to see first of all how the project positioned itself. Screen recording. Let me turn on screen recording. Okay. Coming to the question, Pumfun itself is a very, how to say, like a very chaotic ecosystem you can mention. Even if the whole crypto market is down bad, people are always active over there to make some money out of it, out of some memes, out of some happenings, anything. And you feel that there is no money problem inside pump fund ecosystem. But as the bear market is happening, people were not getting any good memes to jump on. And Kintara actually filled in that space for this time period. This actually looks like a very good genuine project where people can have fun playing games and also have a shot at making some money or having some stake over the game.
Okay.
Which is set to have a exponential growth as per the supporters. So,
But you know that there are 100 games like this that launch
yeah,
every month.
exactly. So, there have been 100 games all over the space. There have been 100 games in Web3 itself. But for Pump Fun, this kind of game launch is the very first of a kind.
Okay.
For this particular ecosystem. And that's what makes it interesting. And this also made like people to come up with parallel games as this was getting traction. As you can see on screen, there was also someone created a game called Kintara. Someone has a game called Rustfall. So people are always trying to beat the current runner. But this was after the success of Kintara. So Kintara stands as a sole game which has been developed from Pump Fun. Like there's nothing serious happens in Pump Fun. That's the thing. This looks at least something serious. At the least. Devs are working on it. Some game is happening. Some development is happening. If you see NFT projects, they raise funds in millions, but their games is absolute non-playable. You can't even play the games. The design is whack. Like nothing looks good. This gives some hope to the crypto guys that okay, this may work out like Axie Infinity. So if you want to know, Axie Infinity is the topmost game which ever saw success in crypto. So people are like, this may be the next Axie Infinity coming up. And let's go to the website and see what's happening. And to play this game, you need at least 10,000, not 10,000, just 1,000 KINS token to be staked or logged inside your wallet. And 1,000 tokens at current market is coming around $13. So people are actually paying money to enter the game. It's not every time you have to buy. For once you have to buy the tokens. So this is how, this also is somehow creating a demand, and also the token is not being spent anywhere, right? Once you buy the token, you hold it until you play the game all day. And if you are not interested to play the game, then only you will sell the tokens, right? So this is having some good price action because of this locking mechanism.
So from the we can we conclude that the game is very much interesting or something like that.
We have talked a lot more. Like a game can't be interesting from just seeing the photo. Like we have not even entered the gameplay. If you have been gamer, if you ever played games in life, then you know that you have to play some levels. You have to go through the mechanisms to get to know is it interesting or not. So that's what we are going to see right now. As you can see on the screen, like this is how the dashboard is. There is how to play, leaderboard and all. I was very much interested to go inside the game, and my wallet already has 1,000 tokens. So let's jump into a server. The servers are also pretty full. If you can see, they have 11 servers right now, and every server has a queue of 15 to 16 people waiting to jump inside the game. So so the demand is very valid over here.
What do you think keeps the players logging in every day?
We will come over that. So, okay, till the time we wait to get inside the server, I will answer your question. So there are 14 people. Like, wow, the game has a. When I started to play this game like 5 days before, the queue used to have just 2-3 people. Now I have to wait. I have to wait at least 10 minutes to get inside the game itself. There is so much demand and speculation happening around this. So what makes this interesting is, as every Web3 game in general, here all the assets are sellable. There is a marketplace where you can buy and sell whatever produce you take. So in Kintara, the main assets which you have is wood, coal, stone, fish, and chicken. Okay, these are the things. And you can you can kill those animals, roast it, you can chop wood, you can mine coal, and you can keep on collecting these produce to build your own homes, or you can even sell this in market. And you may be asking what's driving the demand for this wood and all. So what's used with this is, inside the game there's a guy called merchant. So after a long wait we are inside the game, and as soon as we come inside I got to know like why we are lagging actually.
What's all the fuss about?
So if you can see, there is a guy with question mark on his head, and whole gaming crowd is being standing over there, right? So he is called the merchant. Merchant is the guy who brings gold to you from outside. He is the only guy who sells you gold. I will explain you what this gold is first of all, and let me try to first reach towards him. Like, can we even reach him? Is there any block free? So, see, can't reach them from here. That's it. That's it. They have blocked. It's way too difficult now. So this is like they are giving free candy. It looks like somebody is giving free candy and everybody is surrounding that guy. So here you can chop wood. I'm chopping wood. Cryptonaut is the character which I'm playing. You can use pickaxe to mine stone and coal. Game is lagging too heavy. So first when you come into the game, you will land on mainland. This is the mainland, and you can see there's construction yard, there is wood cutting site, there's armory and the mine. So each one of them will give you a specific tool to play the game. So as you can see in construction yard, first time when you talk with this person, site foreman, he will give you a hammer to build things, construct for yourself. And
Do you need to give something in order to
nothing.
get a hammer?
They give it to you for free, just to learn. Even if you lose your tools in a battle, they will give you another one for free if you ask them. So woodman gives you axe with which you can cut trees. In armory, he gives you sword to fight with people. And you have interactions with these kind of persons in the very start of the game. And once you get sword and everything, say quartermaster. I already have a sword. I can even test my swords over here.
Got everything for free.
Yeah, every players gets the basic tools for free. And the chat is going berserk, like move.
Why do you think like gold is the backbone of the economy in this game?
So I will show you a pic. Now we can see everybody is blocking merchant and trying to get as much gold as possible. I will tell you the reason behind it. And if you see my backpack, where is my backpack? My inventory has really less number of wood, around 1000. I have some wood in bank. This is the bank. And you have cosmetics, you have potions shop. I will show you a message. So this screen would pop up if you can actually reach the merchant. And merchant asks you for 2,500 wood, 1,500 stone, 700 coal, and 30 cooked fish to give you 1 gold. And this gold has real market value. People are ready to buy gold from you at very good prices. Wood, coal, stone is also being sold, but for 1,000 wood, 2,000 wood, you just get around half a dollar and all. But gold at current stage is priced at $4.5. It was just 20 cents 4-5 days before. So it's a very appreciating asset inside the game. And people are always keen to flip all the things they farmed from the location, trade it with the merchant, and make money from it. And there is a whale advantage. If you actually have 100k tokens, skins token, you can trade unlimited amounts of resources for unlimited amounts of gold.
What determines its value?
So gold's value is purely determined by demand and supply. And the gold here does not even have any limits, right? Like you have redeemable limits, but merchant can bring how much ever gold he wants. Game developers can any day say that, okay, from now onwards, merchant will bring 10,000 gold, 20,000 gold. That can be done, right? So it purely balances on how people are very much interested in buying those gold to get houses and get other stuff done. If there is no demand, gold's price would automatically come down. So gold determines if people are even interested to play the game. If gold's price goes down or people think that gold's price may not appreciate in future, why would they play it? Out of just pure interest, they won't pay it for monetary benefits. And you asked about marketplace. So I will show you the marketplace over here. If I want to buy marketplace, let's search for wood, how much it's costing at current pricing. Okay, people are giving it for, somebody is giving it. See, right now something sold.
Okay.
It was listed for $0.25 and it got sold. So the whales who have 100k tokens are actively buying wood, coal, everything from the market to trade it for gold. So as you can see, the game is really bustling at the current stage. I will also show you the other segments of the map in this game.
It's shown as do not enter.
Because this is wild. This is where you can see, you can get to see ghosts.
Okay.
You can kill these ghosts for experience points. And there is also another mechanism. Once you enter the arena, ghosts can attack you and even other players can attack you. So here PvP battles happen often. Players can attack each other to loot each other. That's why it's written do not enter. And even if I go here, that side is much more wild. You get to see even more number of ghosts, bears and everything to kill you.
Do you get out of the server if you die? If you die here?
If you die, you respawn at the mainland, but whatever things you are carrying with you gets left in this place itself as a bag. You can come and claim it. If somebody else claims your bag, that's gone.
Okay.
You have to kill that guy to get it back, which is difficult. So there is mainland. The maps keep on extending.
Now, how to get into that island?
You can just walk into it and start to have battles.
This was very great. I literally
They have a warning symbol saying do not enter, but it's not denied. People who are willing to take risk can enter inside those wild spaces. This is fisherman. You get a fishing rod from this guy. You can take a fishing rod. And to catch a fish, it takes 30 seconds, 35 seconds.
Looks like 9.
So it's a multiplayer. So there are some, there are creators now out there who are really writing guides on how to farm these efficiently, how to make gold efficiently. And this also has given rise to tools. I saw a Discord where people are actively tracking the current price of the goods which can be sold and bought and you get notifications for it. I'm in the Discord, and even there is a Telegram bot which tells you if the merchant has arrived or not. But in live, we can see this bot is also stuck.
Yeah.
Merchant is actually
That was what I was about to ask. Didn't you get a notification?
yeah, merchant is actually
bot.
standing over there, but the bot is not working. So people are trying all sorts of this is how games develop. Once a game is there, people try to play inside. Other pro players teach you how to play. There are tools to even play in a much economical way, even efficient than others. So the game gives good vibes. It's slow. You can't gather all the resources very fast enough. You have to slowly chop it. Or the music is very mild, and it's a very time-taking process, time-taking game that I can feel. And the character designs also. The very first time when you enter the arena, the dialogues which the fisherman, miner, those guys talk with you. Whatever the NPCs talk with you, right? Those dialogues are also being really nicely crafted. And this is a place where you can heal if you get hit by any monster or anything.
Okay.
And I guess that's it. Merchant has sold everything out, or I think I have logged
Why do
off.
you think players can't like directly mint gold?
Huh. So for this question, in normal games, gold, or you can in Clash of Clans you can say gems. Gems are given at a very slow pace. Like a gem mine will give you one gem 2 or 3 days, I guess. So gold is the main currency, and it needs to be rare. If people can mint gold by using resources anyhow they want, then gold will flood the market, which will reduce the price, which is not good for the ecosystem. So gold's value needs to be controlled in some way. This is how they want to control it.
Okay.
Or if you want to go give gold in a much more easier fashion, there should be sinks design. Sink in the sense there is some, if gold is being produced from somewhere, you need a sink. Like casinos should be much more attractive to people to gamble that gold. Skins should be much more attractive to spend that gold. So people should also be very mean to spend that gold on. But gold having some value, people won't think of even spending it easily, right? They on their minds, they will always think of selling it somewhere. So to strike that balance, they have these mechanisms to control the gold supply. So I gave you a gist of the game. And I will also show you some creators. Like if no player seems around your map, it means that you have been kicked out of the server. So the server is under load. Let me exit the. You can customize the characters, hat, shirts, pants, footwear. That also works.
If Kintara removed all the crypto rewards tomorrow, would enough players still log into the game?
So we saw the game. What do you think? Like this method of gameplay, which is like relaxing.
It has a very decent gameplay, but do you think that's enough to keep the players, especially Web3 people inside the game?
I don't think so. First of all, we need normal players. Normal players don't look out for monetary rewards. They need their friends to be there. They need to chill with their friends, build something. Like Minecraft allows you to build huge structures. That's why it's famous. And people also spend money for that network. Like these games act more than gaming, they act as a third space. Our community in general lacks third space very much. And if you take India or any other developing nations, parks, libraries are not much in number. So people won't spend their times a lot in outside. Or else if they want to spend a lot, a very good time, they have to spend a lot of money also in cafes, in play zones and all. So these act as a virtual third community spaces where people can chill with their friends, talk or so. If you see, current gameplays really reward you with dopamine a lot. Like you can kill players. There is high action gameplays, right? And if you take comparison of those games with these, I think normally user won't be attracted to play much. And if crypto incentives are taken away, I guess most of the players would stop to play. But I have a feeling that this game also has some kind of element which will keep at least a minimum players to be active in the game. So this game would run, but would it outgrow or it would exponentially grow? That's doubtful. Because this is a very old game style. There are new games which have higher graphics, higher mechanisms, and much more rushed, which always keeps you on your toes all the time. So that's not there in this game. Then, after all of this we saw, Kintara's community also have a really good collective delusion that this will go into $1 billion market cap. And if you ask me if that would come into a picture like as a true case scenario, probably not, because there are already AAA Web3 games, in which you can play shooter games and all. Those guys are trending. That's running good. Even they touched $1 billion market cap with so much of time and effort and so much of gaming graphics and all. So this touching 1 billion is really impossible. I give it a time frame of 6 months. Like it will have a 2-3 months of huge growth to other 2 months of plateau where existing players will be playing. Then if incentive models don't work intended or the game becomes boring too fast, then there will be downfall. And the token is also being controlled by the team a lot. So top 37 Kins holder own around 24.5% of the supply. So this is like, but they are not selling. Like 94% of the value associated with those wallets have never sold. Only 5% have sold their tokens. So I think these wallets are being team controlled. They are not willing to sell anytime soon. But if the game is not interesting or these teams start to sell off these tokens, then the game is doomed. So we have to look like how the team is working with their tokens. Do they have much more energy to push forward, or will they think of this is enough, we will exit the scene, taking the remaining cash off? So that would so that decision is where we will come to know whether this game would last for a very long time, or this is also another hype which came and went as it is.
101.
Yeah. After going through the complete gameplay of Kintara's game, I would like to conclude that Kintara's rise and fishing frenzy's fall highlight the same reality. That is, building a token economy is absolutely easy, but building a sustainable game is very hard. So the future of GameFi will belong to projects that can deliver both. So with this, we are signing off, and this is Nisha, Sibi, and Vaishnav, and we'll get back to you on the next week. Bye.